HRT. So, pre-occupancy inspection is coming up. It's something that seems to be happening on a more frequent basis. What is pre-occupancy inspection? Well, normally it's a situation where somebody wants to take a look at the house before they move in, usually 2 or 3 days, and that would be the buyer. Now, in a lot of cases, it takes place, or the suggestion of having it is normally when a property is not in very good condition. So the buyer is a little weary. Maybe the owners aren't living in the property. Maybe it's rented. There's a number of different scenarios for asking for pre-occupancy inspection. Well, how do you handle it? You can put in a clause that says that the buyer will view the property on such and such a date prior to possession. But what does that do for the buyer? It does nothing for the buyer other than give the buyer peace of mind, unless you add an additional term which specifies what might happen if in fact the property is not in substantially the same condition as when the buyer first purchased it. And the clause would have to read, and I would make it a term, something like there would be a holdback for an unsatisfactory viewing by the buyer, and the amount of money that's going to be held back needs to also be agreed on. So if you're going to do a pre-occupancy inspection, you're going to need a holdback as well in order for it to have any teeth at all. So keep aware of those two scenarios and make sure that both your buyer and or your seller know what they imply. Once again, McCarthy.